Laga back to pass. Has a man open. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Mr. October. Kamdyn Benjmain, his 6th grab. His 2nd touchdown of the night. It's good for 20 yards.
And with the game on the line,
Mr. October joins us now. It might be the World Series. It might be baseball time. But Cam Benjamin's hitting home runs and keeping things rocking up in Tulsa. 7 receptions, 125 yards, and count them. 1, 2, 3 touchdowns in the come-from-behind victory this week for Tulsa over UTSA. Cam, appreciate you taking some time and joining us here on All-American. I just kind of want to get your baseline feel from how that game unfolded and what's been kind of the fallout since then. I mean, the fact that you guys erase a 28-point deficit and are able to come away with a big-time win.
I mean, yeah, it obviously didn't start out the way we kind of planned for it to, but we just kind of stuck with it one play at a time, as Coach Wilson said, going in, and just kept fighting and clawing back, and we were able to get close down the stretch, and we were able to make those plays and overcome the deficit and win. So it was really big for us. I think we got a lot of momentum going, and we just hope to carry it through the rest of the year.
I love the fact that you said you carried the momentum rolling and it's not over yet. You got a long season still to keep on rocking. But what did you see in that second half that helped change the tide, help switch things into your favor and build momentum with that offense?
I think the biggest thing for us is obviously we were just making the play. We've had opportunities throughout the year, and we would just come up short, or the ball didn't fall our way. But this time we were able to come out there. We made the play when the ball was in the air. The receivers came down with it. The O-line held up. Coop made great plays at quarterback. Running backs were big. Everybody just kind of did their job and made the play when the moment arose. And I think that's the biggest thing that we hope to carry on throughout the rest of the year, and just make the play when it's there.
Cam, what was the conversation like at halftime? I mean, you're down 35-7. What did Coach say to you to kind of get you going in that second half?
I mean, it was just kind of the same message as it was going in. We knew it was going to be a fight. Obviously, it didn't start out the way it was, but our big message all week was just play the next play. Every play is important. Each play is 4 to 6 seconds, as Coach Wilson would say. I mean, just give it your all each play. It's not a long time, but just give it your all every play, no matter if it went good, if it went bad, give it your all. And we just kept doing that, and those plays started to stack up, and we were able to make something of it.
You had 3 touchdowns in this game, and that last one was pretty big, I would say. So can you walk me through what you were seeing on that final play?
We were down there close, and I saw the play come in, and I knew it was coming to me, so I was just trying to do my best to get open and give us a shot. I liked the situation we were in. I've ran that a million times throughout practice, so I know what to do and I know how to make it work. So I'm just glad it went our way and we were able to get the win.
Now, on that play specifically, a lot of times you're taught to run to the goal line or beyond because you're trying to get to that line. You want to have that line to gain mentality. You ran it a little bit short. Was that on purpose in that moment, just knowing, hey, I'm going to still have room, have some separation to catch the football, and I'm quick enough to get to the pylon?
Yeah, with that one, I know Coop's job is they tell him to throw it right at the front pylon. So that was my aiming point. I was just running for the front pylon. He put the ball right where it was supposed to be, and I was able to do the easy part and catch the ball. So, it worked out just as we drew it up, and it's nice to see.
No doubt. It was nice to see. Now, you mentioned Cooper Laga and what he was able to do in that second half. It's not always easy on a quarterback coming in and taking over midway through a game after Kirk Francis started the game. He's kind of been the guy on and off the last couple of years, but speak to what it does from a receiver standpoint, because as tough as it is on a quarterback, as a receiver, you have to make adjustments with a new guy throwing you the football. What adjustments did you have to make in order to be successful with Laga at quarterback?
I think we do a good job just in general, the coaching staff and the players as a whole. All throughout the week, we work our timing with all quarterbacks. So We have Cardi, we have Coop, we have Kirk. All the receivers get timing down with all of them. They all get reps with each of us, first team reps, second team reps. We do a great job of rotating throughout practice and kind of just the flow of a game just in practice. So when situations like this arise, we're ready for them, and it's nothing that we haven't seen before or that we haven't practiced. So I mean, I think that's great on our part or our coaching's part of having us in this position where we were ready and able to just execute when it happened.
Cam, I saw an interview that you did, and you said that you just thought it was the belief that you can always do it. You and your team just always figure out a way to have success. When it was getting into those later moments and you were pushing for that comeback, when did you realize, oh my goodness, yes, we can actually win this game?
I don't know if there was ever just a exact moment throughout the game. Obviously, the deficit was kind of big for a long time, but I mean, it just slowly got smaller and smaller, and each step we just kept trying to, this drive, let's go score. Let's get another stop. Let's drive and go score. Get another stop, and we kept doing it and kept doing it, and it just slowly got smaller and smaller, and we gave ourselves a chance on that last drive to just go make something happen. And I think that was the biggest thing, just sticking to the plan and executing it.
Now, your journey isn't necessarily what a wide receiver one and a Division I program's journey has always been. You come from a big-time program, Cedar Hill Longhorns down in Dallas, and the fact that Texas high school football reigns supreme. You've had some great head coaches along the way, but you walk on at the University of Tulsa. You go to Tulsa as a walk-on. You earn your spot on special teams. You work off of special teams into the starting lineup, and then you never really look your way back. I mean, how rewarding was this moment for you, knowing the journey that you've walked and the path that you've walked to finally get here and be not only a wide receiver number one, but have the game that you did in a big-time way?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's obviously things you dream of doing when you're young and stuff like that. So, I mean, it has definitely been a journey. I cherish every moment of it. I've met a lot of people along the way that have pushed me and made me into the receiver I am today. And I'm glad to see it all unfold the way it has, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
Well, I'll tell you what, just from last year into this year, I got to watch your film quite a bit last year, calling a couple games of Tulsa, and you're one of my favorites to watch. I think you're an under-the-radar type of playmaker, and it's starting to not be under the radar nearly as much. You're starting to be on the radar more and more. But what's next for you in this Tulsa team? I know you guys got another big-time matchup coming up, but what is the goal moving forward for the Golden Hurricane?
Our big thing right now is just to carry over the momentum that we had at the end of this game into the rest of the season. We finally were able to, like, we've been practicing hard all year, as Wilson has said several times. So it's great to see it actually on the field on game day. And we just want to continue that trend and just try to finish the season strong and carry this momentum throughout the rest of the season and show everybody that we're a really good team and that we can do this on a consistent basis.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. October in Tulsa. Kamdyn Benjmain joins us here on All-American. Cam, thanks so much for taking some time. Good luck this week and the rest of the year.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.